Alright fans, welcome to another edition of World Championship Cage Fighting Television's Wednesday Night Mayhem. This week we'll be reviewing last weekend's two events, WCC 4 and WCC 5, which had the opening rounds for our New Blood tournaments, which are going to be on this October and culminating on Halloween night with WCC 7 New Blood Finals. We'll also be going over this upcoming weekend's event, WCC 6 New Blood continues, especially tonight's main event, a 135-pound title fight between two outstanding fighters in Oscar Diaz and defending champion Jack Murl. As always, our sponsors are Syndicate Drugs in Rio de Janeiro and Hell's Balls Fightwear with locations in Helsinki and here in Los Angeles. All award winners will receive a 14-day supply of Syndicate's Stamina V6 Ultimate Blend supplements, as well as official WCC Fightwear from Hell's Balls. Alrighty then, let's go on to reviewing last weekend's events. Friday night's event, New Blood Begins, went down as the highest rated event in WCC history, getting an outstanding 105 rating. In the 135-pound opening round, Damian Black and Jack Napier each move on to fight each other, although their wins come in completely different ways. Black wins by decision after a 15-minute brawl, while Napier is able to secure a rear naked choke over his opponent in just 42 seconds, which also earned him the Night Submission of the Night award. Also advancing on to the semifinal round are Mutun Rushi, who secured an armbar over Rich Wrinkles in the second round, and Matt Chedham, who wins with a devastating head kick to Luton Swain midway through the first round. Our Fight of the Night award without question goes to the fight between veterans Fabio Almeida and Jarius Jerome, which ended in Jerome tap out with only 20 seconds remaining in the fight, in which we most likely led on the judges' scorecards. Almeida showed a true grit in not giving up as Jerome continuously pounded Almeida throughout the fight. Somehow he's able to secure an armbar in the final moments of the fight. Great fight, and both fighters will receive free gear from our sponsors. Knockout of the Night award for WCC 4 goes to Pedrick Keene, who landed a vicious head kick in the opening seconds of the fight that stunned his opponent, Julio Escobar. And the killer instinct of Keene never let up and never gave Escobar an opportunity in this match. At 2 minutes 40 seconds into the first round, Keene landed the knockout blow in the form of another nasty head kick, sending Escobar tumbling to the floor and the crowd to its feet. Friday night's main event was a showdown of champions, with Sam Benton, the reigning UOC middleweight champion, visiting from the Undisputed Online Championship here in Los Angeles, facing off against our own middleweight champion, Brandon Lovelady. This highly anticipated superstar fight was scheduled for 5 rounds, but barely needed 60 seconds. Benton avoided Lovelady's early attempts at striking with kicks and then responded with a quick change of levels, resulting in a takedown, and then ended the match with an extremely technical submission in Americana, and goes home with a huge leap in pound-for-pound ranking after defeating the WCC champion. Lovelady will surely come back. His next opponent will be a tough one, being determined next week when WCC bad boy Kevin Angelou faces off against Wendesday Silva. And that's it for WCC 4. Let's move along to WCC 5, New Blood again, which took place Saturday night in front of a sellout crowd who were witness to another outstanding night of World Championship cage fighting. In the New Blood 145-pound tournament, things shook out like this. In the top bracket, brown belt Les Paul wins his WCC debut with a submission victory over Dan Gable in the second, while Nick Demetrio defends over 40 takedown attempts in his decision victory over Jeremy Steele and gains his second professional MMA win. Paul and Demetrio face off next weekend in what looks to be an outstanding grappler versus striker semifinal matchup. In the bottom half of the bracket, Pee Wee Herman advances to the semis after winning an all-out war with Stan Still that received a 100% fight rating and ended with Herman securing the rear naked choke in the final round. Also advancing to the bottom bracket semifinal match will be Yahiro Sabu, who gained his second professional MMA win in his match with his giant Salvador. Zabu started out slowly but was able to win the final 2 rounds of a 3-round fight according to 2 of the 3 judges, and therefore wins the majority decision. In the first of WCC 5's 2 title fights, WCC superstar Fire Asher defended his featherweight belt against undefeated challenger How Long in what turned out to be an all-out 5-round back-and-forth war that in the end had to be decided by the judges. Asher wins the final 2 championship rounds on all 3 judges' scorecards and retains his belt, proving his dominance at 145 pounds and lifting his record to 8-1. Asher's next challenge will be one of the greatest fights the WCC possibly may have ever seen, when Asher steps up to the lightweight division to take on lightweight champion Juan Escobar and attempts to be the first WCC fighter in history to hold 2 WCC belts. That already confirmed fight will take place in WCC 8 on November 7th. Mark your calendars. WCC 5's co-main event featured 2 of the lightweight division's top tenders in Gaddafi Janjalani and Todd Gunther, and ended with Janjalani winning the first of the night's 2 Submission of the Night awards after securing a triangle choke in the first minute of this quick but impressive win for Janjalani. John Jelani remains undefeated in non-title fights and will be looking to get another shot at a title soon. And in our main event, heavyweight champion Don Cheadle loses his belt to Vladimir Drago in a quick but exciting fight in which Cheadle came out fast and furious, hurling combinations at the challenger, but Drago proved too quick and too slick, avoiding nearly all of the Cheadle strikes, then quickly took the fight to the ground and showed the crowd some very impressive and technical jiu-jitsu, ending the fight a 3-0-3 in the first round with a Camaro. Drago takes home the night's second submission of the night award, but more importantly takes home the WCC Heavyweight Championship belt, and now has become the #1 heavyweight fighter in Los Angeles. Congratulations, champ. So that was WCC 5 in a nutshell. A truly outstanding night of fighting indeed. Now for our preview of WCC 6 New Blood continues, Murl versus Diaz.